Hello my beautiful, wonderful sparkles, and welcome to my YouTube channel, aka this video you are watching right now. My name is Linnea, and also known as Mimi, also known as Miss Blobfish, your local educator on anything and anything. Wait, that made no sense. But okay, so today is another I Read Books video. This is a series where I talk about anything that I've been reading, articles, chapter books, anime, and manga. Basically, if you can read it anywhere, anytime, I probably have read it, and it's time now to share it with you. Okay, let's start off with the list that I have. I have some books that I've read that I really enjoy, and I'm going to share them with you. And these are all manga. So let's get started. Okay, the very first one is Time Stranger Yokoko, Kyoko. It's about 3 to 4 book series. It's by Ariana Tanimura, Tanemura. Excuse me. And it's about a young girl who is a princess, and she was raised as a princess. And she finds out she isn't. Oh, by the way, spoilers. She finds out that she isn't the true heir of the country, and she wants to bring back the true heir. But by bringing back the true heir, she puts herself at risk. And this is an amazing story of figuring out, okay, who am I, and also learning what it means to like what family really means, like what is family, like that's how I felt about this series. Okay, next one, 100% Perfect Girl, by Wayne, Wann. I forgot how many books are in this series. This story is about a young girl who lives in Korea, and there all of a sudden shows up a prince. And this prince didn't believe in love at first sight. But when he saw her, he fell in love right away. And he ends up taking over the country, like his country that he lived in. And she is thrown into this crazy world of politics, and she has no idea what to do. And it's just this storyline of following their love story and learning more about them, and just learning about love in general. Okay, Kiss Him Not Me, an awesome anime, by the way. The story continues though past the anime, because there's only one season of Kiss Him Not Me. The story continues, and I love it so freaking much. It's a great story. Anyways, I love Kiss Him Not Me because as an otaku, I understand her grief. I understand her grief so much. And I just love, like, the ending, the last book. Like, I love that ending. I think there was a couple of the books had different endings in them, I believe. But the ending that I loved was the last book. Like, if you read the last book, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's just, I love that ending so much. Okay. The Young Master, by the way, Kiss Him Not Me was by Junko. There was, I don't want to say 14 books. I feel like there was more than that. I think there was 16, but I might be wrong. If you know how many there were, please comment down below. Then The Young Master's Revenge. I believe there's only 4 books of this series. It was by Mecha, Meca, and this series was about a young man who gets bitten by a turtle on his butt. You heard me right. He got turtle butt. Turtle bitten butt. And he wants to take revenge on this girl. So he wants her to fall in love with him. And then he wants to, like, take her away from everything. And this story, I don't know if that was actually truly the last book. Let me double check. Yeah, it looks like that was actually the last book of that series. Yeah, So, and he ends up falling in love with her and fighting for her. And it's an interesting story about love and falling in love and what your true emotions are. Okay. I think that might have been the last manga that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, that's the last manga I wanted to talk about today. Um, but I breathe. But I really love all these series that I've talked to you about so far. Also, if you go online and you go to marvel.com/hero project, there is a TV series called Hero Project on Disney Plus, and they release really cool uh, comic books of kids in real life who've done amazing things. And the comic books are called Heroes. It's called Marvel's Hero Project as well, and you can read them on marvel.com/hero project. And these stories are kids that, like, these are real life kids, and they've given these kids superpowers and told their stories. And I love that concept of comic book writing and story writing. It's amazing. Okay, what's another thing? We talk about Yatsura a lot on this channel. We'll wait to hold off on that one. So cute, it hurts. I still working. I think I'm still working on that series. I've read the last book of that series, but I still need to read book 2 and book 6. So far, I love that series so much. I've been reading it all over the place. So, basically, it's a young girl, a brother and sister who are basically, they're identical twins, but they're like different genders, and they switch places, and the sister ends up falling in love with her brother's best friend, and her brother ends up falling in love with the sister at a different school. Like, what? And it's like a great story about, like, love and fighting through it and just being willing to hear somebody out when they want to tell their story to you, and not judging people based off of their looks or based off of the past. Like, it's heartwarming and beautiful, and I love it. Okay, I also am hoping. I haven't read. I hope Ascendance of a Bookworm becomes a manga, because if it hasn't yet, it needs to. But if it has, I need to read it. I hope that comes out soon. If it hasn't, what else? Is there any other things that are worth sharing? Well, I guess not. Well, if you guys have any manga recommendations or chapter book recommendations, please comment them down below. I might check them out. If they're chapter books, I probably won't check them out. I apologize in advance for that. If you have articles you want me to read regarding to autism or regarding to TV shows, any articles on the internet, let me know, and I might be able to check them out as well. In the future, I will be talking more about webtoon stuff, because I love webtoon comics. So I'm working on this one, and I'm hoping when it finishes, I'll be able to talk to you guys more about it. Anyways, I hope you guys have it. I mean, like, yeah. Last time I did this outro, I did it for my I love movies. I love movies video, and I messed it up at the end. So let's hope that I don't mess it up. Let's do this. Okay. I hope you guys have a sparkling, fantastic rest of your morning, that your afternoon is even better, that your evening is about relaxing and calming down and breathing, that you get some good sleep tonight and you wake up rejuvenated and refreshed and ready for the rest of your guys' day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if not, that is okay. I just want you guys to know that you are still loved and you're still cared about. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Sparkle on, my beautiful sparkles. Yes, I did it!